Here I come. What's up, guys? It's Super Stancy here. My real name is Stefan. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be on YouTube looking at wansee entertainment. Someone tried to break in my house several times. Dang. Well, I feel bad for her because she gets shot or I get stabbed. I don't know. But we're just gonna get right into it. You know what I'm saying?
I recently moved out to attend university in a different town, so I rented a flat where I live alone. Every morning, I took my bicycle, which I keep in the basement of my building, and went to my lectures. Usually, the neighborhood is quiet, but one night around 1 o'clock a.m., my door phone rang. This was unusual, but I brushed it off as someone who got drunk. It rang, but I kept ignoring it. This happened 3 different times, so it began with me. One day, I returned from my lecture and found a bus ticket placed on my door handle. This ticket was from a bus in my hometown, and it appeared to be mine, as the bus number on it was the bus that I frequently used. At this moment, I started to get concerned that someone was pranking me. That same night, I kept my front window a bit open to keep an eye on the entrance. I live on the 2nd floor, so it's too high for anyone to climb. I shut the lights and waited. And at that moment, it rang again. This time, I checked through the window and there was a shadowy figure of a man. He waited for about 5 minutes and then left. I considered calling the police, but I had nothing to report besides a strange man ringing my door phone late at night. So
she might throw a glass at him in the window. Like, she could pick up, I don't care what is it. It could be your piggy bank. I would throw it at him. No, I would have took all my money out and then throw it at him. But still, I wouldn't just, like, do the stupid stuff. Like, you ain't gonna tell nobody that nobody wasn't ringing the door. Like, and nobody ain't wake up for that. They stupid.
I soon ignored it. But what happened some days after almost made me go crazy. It was around 3 a.m. The phone rang again. By this time, though, I heard the front door shut. Someone must have forgotten to lock it. So I assumed that the man was now inside the building. Terrified, I went to the kitchen and grabbed the biggest knife I had. Then I stood behind the front door and waited. The doorbell rang. I think my stomach dropped at that point. He rang again and then knocked strongly. I stayed frozen for an eternity until I couldn't hear anything. I was relieved and went to sleep after a while, which in hindsight was very stupid, as I should have made sure that the man had left the building. The following morning, as I...
My question, that looked like an apartment to me. She said someone tried to break in my house. My house? If it was your house, why would you have that many doors? Or unless you was rich. Like, it's too many doors, and I see numbers in it. And you said, and she said that I live in the 2nd floor. So who live with you? You don't. She act like she didn't want to live by herself.
Was leaving for my lecture. I noticed some scratches near the front door's handle, as if someone had tried to mess with the lock. I immediately went to my landlord, who lives right above me, and explained everything that had been going on. He reassured me that everything would be fine. So I went to get my bike, but as I walked towards the basement door, I noticed that the lock was broken. I finally understood. The man from last night must have hidden in there. I hadn't heard the front door shut again yesterday, so that must have meant that the man was still here. I ran upstairs again and told my landlord. He got angry, grabbed a bat, and went to check. All I could hear was struggling noises as my landlord beat that man senseless. We then called the police, who arrived a few moments later and arrested him. I still remember his face to this day, as he looked straight at me silently. It turned out that this man had been following me for days and was trying to rob my house. He had done the same thing to other people in the past. I don't know what happened to him afterwards, but I assume he is in prison. I am forever grateful to my landlord for being so brave. We replaced the locks on every door, so now I feel safer. Well, I would have forgotten about this if I didn't open my mailbox recently and find another bus ticket.
Alright, I'm gonna just watch this. That's cool. Okay, it could be cool.
What if you can also earn free gift cards while you shop? Earn points for free gift cards in the store by walking in and scanning everyday items.
Making animation videos takes lots of time and funds, so thanks to the sponsors who support the channel so that we can keep creating our amazing stuff. And this is why we want to appreciate Monster Legends for supporting today's video. Monster Legends is a neat mobile game that you can get for free by clicking on the link in the description below. While playing the game, I have collected tons of different monsters. Once I get them, I can feed them to help them grow and make them stronger, which is key to take them into battle. What I love the most about Monster Legends is that each character has a unique design and makes me want to collect them all. And I can also breed different species of monster together, so I get new species to complete my collection. Once your baby monsters have grown strong enough, you can take them into several epic battles. And after the single battle finishes, they always give rewards, so I could collect items to ease breeding my characters. Using Facebook Connect, I can play on all my devices and easily find my friends to fight against them, and you can share your journey with them. Last but not least, and for any of you who are already playing the game, Monster Legends has recently launched the Legends Pass. This allows you to obtain rewards and privileges that no one else has, like a highly anticipated hatching boost. Once more, this game is totally free to play, and it's available on both iOS and Android. Just one click and you guys are ready. So, please go ahead and check the link in the description below and give Monster Legends a go. You will be helping our channel a ton.
Hi, I live in a city of Philippines. This incident happened to me a while ago, but it reminded me forever and ever. That day, I was staying outside for some schedule, and it was kind of late, so I thought that I have no choice but to take a jeepney, which is a public vehicle in the Philippines, to ride back home. The street was pretty quiet, as I saw one jeepney was going to pass through, so I waved my hand, and when I just entered a jeepney, my eye directly reached a woman besides the driver's seat. The woman looked asleep beside the driver, and for her head is resting at his shoulders, so I thought that woman was a girlfriend of the driver. I sat to behind side, and in my front view of my seat, there was an old man, so there were only 4 passengers during that time. The inside of jeepney was quiet. Nobody was talking, and I didn't any pay attention to others. And that was the most worst things happened when the jeepney have traveled for a few meters more. Then the old man who was in front of me suddenly asked the driver to stop the vehicle and dragged me outside. At the first time, I didn't recognize what was going on. Then I was just scared of his sudden behavior, so I shouted, "Stop it!" He had no replies for a few seconds. Then he replied, "Shh, trust me." Still confused, but I quickly followed what he said because I'm very nervous that time and don't know what should I do. My mind was almost blew up. I kept thinking, what if he was going to steal something kill me? What should I do? When we already have left the jeepney, he stared me and finally told me with calm voice that the girl who was beside the driver's seat was already dead. I could not believe what was he saying. Then he said again, I saw with my own eyes. Her lips and nails were already black, and her waist had an ice pick stabbed on it and full of blood. I was shocked. If I didn't follow that old man so I didn't get off, what would be the next? The old man left behind me and said again, you should be careful next time. After that day, when I get on jeepney, I always pay attention abnormally.
Well, it's another bonus story. Like, I liked that story though, but it could be one of my top ones, but I'm talking about would it be happening next if I didn't follow that old man. He'll be dead just like that girl. Alright. Okay.
2 weeks ago, I woke up in the morning to get ready for school, as usual. Because I live in a small village, there's no bus that drives to my school. So I always have to drive with my bike about 4 miles.
That sucks.
As I didn't want to drive alone, a friend of mine would drive with me to school every day. One morning, me and my friend would meet up at our place. Driving to the place, I wasn't feeling well, and my friend was waiting when I got to the place. We drove along through the woods and made some jokes about what was going to happen at school today. As we were driving, I heard some sticks cracking, and I thought nothing about it. Seconds later, I heard it again, and again, and again, and again. I asked my friend if he heard that too. He said, no, why? 1 minute later, I heard it again, but louder. I asked my friend, did you hear that? But he said no. And the second after that, I saw a tall-like figure running just on the right of me. My heart got frozen. I screamed in my head as I saw that face. Everything was in the wrong place. The nose was above the eyes. The mouth was wide open, and the eye sockets were empty. I instantly passed out. 1 hour later, I woke up in a hospital with my friend sitting to the right of me and my mom to the left. My friend said that I fainted and fell to the ground and I had broken my left leg. The day after that, I laid in my bed with pain because of the broken leg. I had to take strong painkillers. Later that day, I laid in my bed and tried to sleep. As I was slowly passing out, I heard scratching on my window. I looked, and then I saw the face of the figure. I froze instantly. The figure was just scratching with its long fingers on the window and smiled with a wide mouth. I blacked out again. I woke up in the morning with pain in my leg. I rolled to my left and took my painkillers. After that night, I never saw or heard anything of that figure again. I told my friend everything, and surprisingly, he said that he saw something like that in one of his dreams.
Cause he probably rode that bike in the woods by himself.
I still don't know what that figure was, and why my friend had a dream about that thing. I put down my blinds and shut my window at night. Always. Now we have a bus that brings us to school. I didn't tell my mom about this, and never will.
I'm gonna end it right there. And you know what my problem is.
I couldn't stay with you.
Please make sure y'all subscribe to me and like that video. Comment down below and what y'all. Just comment down below what was y'all favorite scary part of it. Alright, I guess I gotta go. We're gonna let it roll. So I'll see y'all, and then I'll see y'all later.